Okay, so just a quick, recap video of the CRVS ticker that we've been playing here for a couple of days. The move started here after hours. The move started here after hours. What was it? The weekend, right? 17, and then this was the weekend, and then Monday, and now Tuesday, right? Monday, now Tuesday. So we played here. We played it here. Got some pretty good action on just that one little push. Again, buying and taking this push on this trade here. This one here, I think this one was late, but I mean, like it tells you 594. Yeah, exactly. It was late. That's actually exactly where we are. It was late. We missed it by a hair. But we took profit off here and took more profit off here and left the 200 on the table, which is roughly $1,000, to swing through. And lo and behold, it's up. It's up 12%. I guess what I'm suggesting is that these, I don't even know what you want to call them, the play of the days. The play of the days seem to be hanging around, and if you know where you can take your opportunity in the move, you can do it fairly safely, I would suppose. We weren't, even though we were down here at some point, we were down probably 11%, well, whatever, maybe 8% or something like that. But we've already taken profit off of this position, right? It was, even if it was a losing percentage here, 8% of $1,000, we've already taken our profit off. So we were fairly safe, right? Until we had to get right down into the ugly over, like if we had the whole thing would have been different if we had opened and kind of came down into here and then came down and you see what I'm getting at? And then when we get over to here, what are you expecting? Maybe a dip and a rip? But I mean, as long as you weren't underwater, you were doing fairly well. So I'm not sure if we want to do the pause and go video or that's that video. And we can just keep putting out smaller videos. Maybe that's more like it. So what's the lesson of today? Today's lesson. Today's lesson. Sell into strength. Take profits, and sometimes leave some on for the swing, right? Yeah, leave some on for the swing. Because if you're looking at it in a money format, this is a 5-minute chart, by the way, if you notice. If you're looking at it in a money format, we're up another 200 on the day because we held it. Who in their right mind was buying it here? You know what I mean? That's, I don't know. Maybe that was the wrong wording. Who in their right mind? Who was buying here, though? Right? It was the buying started right when the price action evolved. When the price action evolved, the volume came in. Which, there's probably some sort of little piece of news or something. Like I said the other day with the life, there was probably some sort of filing or something that made this thing jump. Well, I just did a full search. I really couldn't find much in the way of news. Yeah, I couldn't find much in the way of news, so I guess the trick to this one would be to actually take profit off again and just bank it. Like, instead of letting this run, like, where do you think this is going to go? Like, that's what I mean. Like, where do you think this is going to go? Like, do you think it's going to go to, I don't know, 13, 17, all-time high at 20, 22? Where do you think this is going to go? Well, yeah, and you can't get married to these things. You have to You have to be able to cut it and make the money. This is a really tough position that I'm in because I've already taken profit off on this position. So we're just adding to more profit, or are you wasting a position? Interesting thoughts. Yeah, it puts you in a tough position. But, well, it is what it is. We just did a higher high, but it wasn't the highest high, right? So, I don't know what that means. I'll end up cutting this probably if it comes tearing back. By the time we get over down into here, 630s, I would suggest the VWAP would be up and around the 640s, maybe 650s. So around the 630s here, I'm gonna, or even 615, I would be cutting it for a very small profit, which makes no sense at all either. Why not just take the $178 right now instead of taking $17 down here? Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and as always, high fives for everyone.